Alright, should be live. Fingers crossed you guys can hear me. Yes, audio's working. Alright. I don't know if anyone's on yet, but I am about to go live. I am live. I can't actually see if anyone's on, but just give me 5 minutes if you are here, just to kind of work out how to get my iPad, how to get the live onto the iPad so I can see the comments down here. Here we go, live. Alright. Oh look, there I am. Cool, I can see myself down here, which is cool. Swipe left to get comments. There we go, I've got comments. And I don't need my phone. But yeah, what helmet? It's an LS2 Storm FF800. That's the exact model. Oh, I can hear myself on the iPad, so I'm just going to turn that down. Here's the volume switch, there it is. Switch that down. Okay, cool. Alright, that looks pretty good actually. So just give me a minute so I kind of get my bearings and do some shares. I've got to share a link, so I'll share it to Instagram, because that's where a lot of people are as well. And if you have any questions, just like hit them up in the comments, and I'll sort of just get through them. I don't know why it says you can support me by sending stars. I mean, it's kind of obvious. Oh yeah, the Street Tripy is going to be sold. In fact, I probably should put it up today or tomorrow. Just get it done. Thank you for the stars. Thank you. Thank you, Kyle. Shout out. Yo, Kyle. Got 99 problems. I mean, 99 stars, but a problem ain't one. Sorry, just give me 2 seconds to... I'm really bad at multitasking, especially knowing that there are people there, like, watching. Like, hello! I just want to get this link onto Instagram. Where is it? There. Share. Copy link. Instagram. It's going to be like, look at that. I am live on Facebook. And this is a Q&A session. Q&A. Now, I don't know if this is the best time to actually go live, because apparently... Oh, there's bugs on my face. Apparently, everyone's asleep. According to my story poll, everyone's like asleep right now. So, well, this is kind of just, I'll do it now, figure it out, and then I'll do probably one later, another time. Watch live. What inspired the new livery for the bike? Well, Aluco Vinyl sponsored me. Any color I wanted, and I've always been a fan of blue. And I saw a couple of I saw actually a bike on Instagram which I really liked the color, and I asked Aluco if they could find me the same color, and they did. Oh, has my live stopped? Hopefully it hasn't. Oh, why is my live stopped? If at any point the live like bugs out, just let me know. But then the Borderland style pattern and stuff, I'd set it on a couple of drift cars, but I've never seen it on a bike. So I figured I'd be like one of the first people to do it, or something like that. Is the stream working? Can someone just say, is it smooth? Because the one I'm watching is really like really low speed, like low latency, like really laggy, and almost like freezing and stuff. So is it happening for you guys as well? Oh, there we go. So I can actually look at that down there, but also look at you guys up there. I should put the camera down there, actually. Maybe put the camera on here, because you guys could just have like a front-on feed. Just did, but fixed itself. Yeah, I don't know how the how this is going to go, this live, but we'll see. Hey, we'll see. Kind of clippy but smooth. Yeah, it's just I've got really bad internet here. It's like I live basically in like the middle of the country, like nowhere. So we don't even have fiber. We have like ADSL, VDSL, like copper internet. So yeah, hopefully. Again, this is my first live, so I'm not really like familiar with how this is all going to work. But maybe there's things I can do for the next lives that makes it smoother. Thank you for the comment. Love the design on the bike. Thank you, Destiny. Dave, it's good. Good for something. I missed that. I wish the comments would stay up a little bit longer. Oh, there they are. Oh, wow. So many comments. It doesn't show me. It shows me like every second or third one. It's a little bit glitchy, lag. It's a little bit laggy, but not actually terrible. Love the design on the bike. Thank you. It's good. Get wireless. No, we don't have wireless available here yet. So, like, wireless is like 3 times the price, and you get only like twice the speed. It's like, might as well just deal with this. Like, I don't really do a lot of lives and transmitting and stuff, so it's very much just like downloading files and things like that, and just using Instagram and social media, which doesn't require much. Have I ridden the, whoa, I wish these would say that. Have you ridden the Waikato Expressway, and what's your top speed I've hit? Yeah, I've done the Waikato Expressway, but only to, I can't remember, it's like halfway to Hamilton, and then we turned around and came back because it was starting to rain. So we were like the rain was chasing us back to Auckland. In terms of speed, it was on that bike. And this thing only goes like, I think max speed is like 198 or something, 199. And I've been like 185 on it or something like that. But by the time you get to that sort of speed on a naked, it's kind of sketchy. It's like the wind is just like wants to blow you off the bike, and then yeah, it's just naked bikes. This one here, I haven't been super fast on it. It's pretty powerful, so it gets to like in third gear, I'm going way faster than I should be when I get to red line, and it's just, yeah, we don't really have roads that suit fast riding around where I am. So let's go back. Kiss from Portugal. Thank you, Art. Cool bike. Thank you, Julian. Oh, they keep disappearing. What should I say there? Wait, where are you? I get 150 miles unlimited light wire. I'm not sure we even have light wire here in our area. You are the man. I can now rest my mind. Thank you. You are a man. Yes, I am a man. I don't know why everyone would think I'm not a man. Like, at no point have I said. Obviously I use audio from like other creators who are women and stuff, but like that's just memes. You know, you just use the audio because it fits like a small little joke or something that's going on in the video. That's basically how it works. I just take audio from other people. But I have been trying to do my own original audio recently, and one of them I did recently did really well, so that was good. Alright, so I guess I will go on and answer the questions that I asked earlier in the week. I asked everyone for questions for this live earlier in the week, so let's go find them. Here we are, 40 comments. Heaps. I hope these people are here. It'd suck if like none of them are here to like hear their have me answer their questions. So I'll put my hand up so you can see my face and stuff like that. Well, yeah, my eyes. All right. Danielle Landrus asked, if you could have 2 things in life, and I mean anything, what would those 2 things be? Freedom, like not just like, you know, like unlimited freedom, like that would be like amazing. And that means like, you know, to do whatever you want, anytime. And what else would I want? Just to be secure in myself, really. Just to like because you know, not everyone's secure in themselves. It's pretty hard to be secure these days. Thank you for the 100 stars, Ivan. Really appreciate that. Do I travel much around North Island? Not so much. I've got a dog. He's actually just right there in the car behind the camera. I'm just sleeping because he just doesn't want to be away from me. He's always like 10 meters away from me. But I don't have anyone to look after him when I'm away, so I don't do anything that's longer than like 5 hours away from home, 6 hours, because especially during like right now, I've got the fan on over there. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but there's a fan on because it's like so hot. I can't leave him in the house or alone outside for that long of a time. So we live on a farm, and he could get out and escape. It's just, you know, there's basically a highway right there, and if he went like 2 meters out the gate, he'd get hit by a truck or something like that. So it's not something I really want to do, is like go away a lot. Also, I'm a homebody. I like being home. I've got my computer and internet and food and a shower and my bed. That was a long answer. Bro, what's your favourite riding spot and road? Just sort of touching on the last answer there. I do sort of hang around North Auckland, Warkworth, and Westgate, and Hobsonville, and Albany, and all that sort of stuff. I sort of hang around these roads. So if you want to look up the roads, I mean, pretty much, if you watch my reels where I'm just cruising and there's just like trees and bush and stuff going behind me, it's just basically just windy roads in the bush and farmland all around me, and hills and things. The only downside is Auckland, I don't know, that's probably the same for like other places in the world, but Auckland has really bad roads. We have had a bad government, or I'm going to touch on the government debate, but we've had a government for the last 10 years that has basically neglected our roads. So they've got really bad patch jobs, so when you're riding along or driving, your car's constantly sort of like bouncing down the road and over a bump. You can't even see it. It looks smooth, but when you get there, it's just like massive waves in the road. So you can't really go fast, except on the motorway, and the motorway's just always got police on it, and they have cameras on the motorway that also record your average speed, so they can get you even if there's no cop around. They can get you later on. And basically, yeah, I just like, my riding style is just very much like point to point. I use it as basically just my daily form of transport. It's less about like the whole hardcore, like knee down, intense riding, and I just like cruising. I just like hanging out and being chill. I like going fast, but not like fast in the corners. It doesn't really excite me. Like everyone's like, oh, you get low and lean down and put your knee down and stuff, and it's just like, you know, not really interested in that sort of thing. So I just do my own thing. Let's go back. How old am I? You guys will just have to figure that out for yourself. I'm not going to say that. What's my top speed that I've been? Like 220, I think, or something. 215. That was on a friend's bike. When are you crossing the pond and coming to America? Stay the F away from Iowa. Ain't shit. Go to Arizona for the hood ride. These mini bike guys working. Yeah, man. I've been wanting to go to America for a long time. It's just very expensive. It's like $6,000 or something to go from New Zealand to America, because it's literally the other side of the world, and we live on an island. So we have to like go like stops and things. I have been to LA on a stopover because I went to the UK like 10 years ago, and there was a stopover in LA, which we were there for like 9 hours. So I got to like go out, and I got to see the LA as much as you can see in like 5 hours. Most of it was just driving around looking at stuff, but what I really like about America is that the West Coast has all the sunshine. We don't really get all the sun here. It's like 85%, 90% of the year it's raining and overcast and windy and cloudy and cold. So we get like 2 months of like super intense heat every year, and that's what I prefer. I prefer having like hot weather, dry weather. Have those boys gotten over you yet? Not sure what that is. My dog is a deaf healer. I feel it's responsible. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's just like, and he's only 13 months old, so he's basically a baby. and he's actually quite untrained for what he should be. It's a bit of a stubborn dog, to be honest. He doesn't like food. You give him treats and he just puts his nose up and walks away, so he doesn't want it. Can't train him. So I'm just going to scratch my face, I'm sweaty. I've already answered the top speed. Isle of Man. Kyle, thank you for the 100 stars, really appreciate that. Did you ask a question? No, you didn't. I used to ride around Coatesville years ago, it was great back then. Yeah, Coatesville back when it was 100 Ks, I used to drive my car down Coatesville River Highway, and when it was 100 Ks you got 115 or whatever. But now it's 60. They've dropped it from 100 down to 60 kilometers an hour. So that's from 60 miles an hour down to 35 miles an hour. So the road that you used to be able to ride like really fast on now is like basically pedestrian speed, and it really sucks. This whole area is now 80 Ks maximum, which is I think 55 for 50 miles an hour I think is 80 Ks. So everywhere around here is 50 miles an hour speed limit. Where are we? Hyphen Spain. Sup from New Zealand. Have you ridden the Thames to Coromandel Road? Yes, I have. I've ridden on that bike, the Street Triple. That one I went down with a friend Adam. We went down the coast around Miranda, and then around up to, I'll go this way, around Miranda, and then down across to Thames and all that, and then around to the Coromandel. Sup Ronnie, ride safe from the Philippines. Sup bro, sup from New Zealand. Oh, 500 stars. Is it Iwan? Iwan? Sorry, I can't pronounce that. I've never seen that name before. Love the content. We'll see you at the next meet. Legend, thank you. I'll see you there. Next meet. Ooh, I'll start planning that. Regan, I'm a Kiwi rider based out West Auckland. Ride every day for the love, not to get from AB. Have a tune CB750 RC42. I don't actually know what that is. Okay, apparently it's not so fast according to him. Would you begin to help other Kiwi ride and get motor vlogs and reels? Yeah, I can give you straight up advice now. A lot of it is luck. I'm not even kidding you. My content isn't amazing compared to some of the people out there who put a lot of effort in. It really is luck. The algorithm, the almighty algorithm will reward users for using the platform. So if you're a consumer and you're just liking, sharing, posting, not posting, just liking, sharing, commenting, then you're basically considered the consumer of the platform. As soon as you start posting, you become like an amateur creator. But if you post like every day for like 3 or 4 months, then you'll get 30,000 followers, and then they bump you up into another category of creator where they start paying you and that sort of thing. So it really is just, you've got to stick to it for 3 months, like really dedicate yourself to it for like 3 or 4 months. Every single day, posting stories, 3 or 4 stories a day, 1 reel a day at least. I do 70 reels a month, so it's like on average 2.5 reels a day. So some days I'll post 5, some days I'll post none, and it's just how it is. But basically the algorithm will reward the creator for using the platform and engaging with the comments and basically just doing all the stuff they want from a creator. And then if you do all those things and just do it every single day, they'll reward you with followers and views. How many times I crashed? 0. I've dropped the bike once. I've dropped that bike once, like the 3rd week I had it. It's a heavy bike, and I went around a weird corner and it just got off balance and just dropped down. But I wasn't moving, it was just like pedestrian walking speed. How many years I've been riding? 3 years. What mileage you get from your Triumph? I don't really record it. It's not really an important figure for me. Just petrol's very expensive here anyway, so we just pay it and don't think about it. Hello from Ireland again. Hello from New Zealand. Tracy says no. She's a subscriber. Meant those jealous boys you had in the last video. It's over. Oh, don't. I have a lot of jealous boys, but that just comes with it. It's water off my back, and I don't even care. I'll just and most of the time you probably see me just picking stupid arguments with the people in the comments. It's purely because I get paid by the view, and if they come back, they get to watch another ad, and it gets more money. And then of course the people will jump on to defend me or agree with the hater. And then that drives up more engagement. So it's just social media. It's just me playing the social media game where I'm just basically enticing people to continue watching the videos. I mean, it's just a fun way to deal with the haters. You just basically bring them back to watch more stuff. Now I'm probably getting way down, like way down. So I'm just going to skip over a whole bunch. What's the most important tip you can give to a beginner? Well, to be honest, I'm actually a bit of a beginner myself, so I'm not really in a position to like give out tips, I guess. I would feel pretty irresponsible to give someone a tip, and then if they went out and like lived by it and then hurt themselves, it wouldn't fly with me. So I think there are a lot of good creators out there that deal with beginner riders, and a good one is Abodo Moto in America. He makes amazing content on YouTube as well. So go give him a follow. Give me a follow on YouTube as well. That'd be appreciated. I think I'm on like 1,200 followers or something like that. My recent reels, you've seen them all on like social media and stuff. There's nothing new on there, but I mean, just the extra followers will really help in like engaging with the content. Ewan, sorry I can't say your name, buddy. Sent another 50 stars. Thank you very much. Sophia, hey, I love your vids, they're so cool, and I love how you make the entertainment funny. Thank you. That's basically my goal. I used to have a lot of depressing stuff, and as you know, a lot of bikers start off depressing memes and things, and I kind of moved on to the comedy, and I found a lot of fun in it. I had a lot of fun making these comedy reels. So, hello, Sophia. Hello, Mada. Where are you from? New Zealand. I'm in North Auckland. What's up, Ryan? Have a great rest of the day. Yeah, bro, we'll go for a ride one day, man. Have a good night, Will. Cheers, bro. What's the name of my bike? It's a Daytona, Daytona 675. Don't have a name for it. If you guys want to come up with a name, you can. Watching your videos, mate, inspired to get my L's a few weeks ago. Legend! Yes, VLs. And the great thing is, if you have enough confidence, go to... if you don't have much confidence in the bike, go to the bronze course by Pro Rider and things like that. They're really good courses. And they're like life-saving courses. They will teach you things that you would not have no idea, how to do that will save your life, like emergency braking and things. So go to the bronze course. I highly recommend it. Thank you, Will. And Kaylee, love your content. Hope you see you on the road one day. Yes, hope to see you guys out one day. I think, are you local? I think, maybe. What's the name of my bike? Don't know. Don't have one. Come up with one. Trevor says he'd smash. Smash what? I don't know. Sophia, hello, everyone, hello. What? Wait, yes, I do YouTube. It's nothing new. It's just my reels on YouTube. But I will be trying to post more like widescreen long format where I try and do some motor vlogs and things like that. And I also want to do like a lot of my little reels. For social media, they encourage you to keep it short. Obviously, that's why a lot of my stuff is like 20 seconds long. But some of them could be up to like 2-3 minutes long, and I have to cut it way down for you guys on social media. So what I might start doing is putting those long ones on YouTube, so people can just go there and watch the longer format things. Yeah, links in my bio, of course. Links are all there. That was pretty much. What's the name of my bike? Don't know. Read on that. Love the colour. Thank you very much. Love the content, mate. How many hours do you spend editing content? I've got 3 types of content I do. I do what I consider a skit. That's me in the garage here, filming myself doing blah 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 to some audio and making a meme like, can I have a girlfriend? So sort of thing, just kind of acting. That's a skit. And then the other one I have is a overlay, and it's usually me writing, and that'll be like a funny audio that's like something that's relatable to most people. That it pops up on my feed, and I'll just take the audio and put it over myself, and I'll do some push-ins and zooms, and that takes probably maybe 5 to 15 minutes at most to make one of those. Because of the content I've got a lot of content on my cameras. I just got to turn the camera on, go find a bit of section on the video, and download. It takes like maybe a minute or 2 to get off the camera. Insta360, if you haven't got one and you're using GoPro, go to Insta360, because you can literally get your footage off the camera onto your phone in like 30-40 seconds. It's amazing. Then the other type of content is the stitches. So that's where it's like, I had one that did well recently. It was like a girl going, you got meat in your arm or something? It's like, did you know there's meat running through your arm right now? And then it cuts to me on the bike going, in the woman's bathroom or something like that. And that's a stitch. And they basically, the bits of me sitting on the bike are usually like takes that from previous skit videos that I couldn't use. So I try and use the outtakes, like me getting on and off the bike at the start of the take, I can use that for like a stitch or something. So that takes probably 5 to 20 minutes as well. So the longest ones are the skits, and they take probably 45 minutes to edit. So some days, like the other day, I filmed like 5 skits in a row, and I just sat down, I filmed it, sat down, edited it, got up, posted it, got up here, filmed another one, sat down, edited it, posted it, got up, filmed it, just like did that like 6 times. And it was like 4 hours, I think I was in here doing those. So I did 6 videos in 4 hours, including filming it and editing and posting them. So it's not too, like, my philosophy is like, don't spend too long editing. Like, the low production time is usually the ones that do the best. So the ones that take 2 minutes usually go viral instead of the ones that take an hour. Oh, I'm talking so much. Sorry. Where was I? Excited to see my next video, thank you. How much did the cost of the bike? It was 8,000, I think, 8,000 or 7, no, it was 8,000 plus shipping was 300, so it was like 8,300. It's pretty good price. But it's high Ks. It's done like 50,000 Ks, which is like 30,000 miles. So it's pretty high for a bike. Oh yeah, did you eye content? I don't know. How much did it cost? I love your content. Oh my god, how many more texts I got to catch up on. You're living my dream life. In our country, we only have 150cc. Yeah, Bangladesh and India and all them have pretty low limits, don't they? It's unfortunate. I see all the videos of you guys over there doing, or the moto content that comes out of Bangladesh and India and all them, and it's just like nothing bigger than a 250 is what I've seen. And I saw one guy that had an R6, and it was like, how did he get that? That must be a special import. Mean advice, bro. Last question: Are you going to get a bike to learn to wheelie this year, or are you sticking to just riding roads? Well, I've heard that this bike is not a good idea to do wheelies on because the front is only held on by 2 bolts. If you come down too hard on a wheelie, and I probably will as I'm learning, the whole front can smash and like the whole thing will fall off, and I don't want that to happen. I've still got this, but I want to sell it, the Street Triple. That would be perfect to do some wheelie practice in because it's got the big bars, it's but it's very heavy, so it'd be a big clutch up thing. So wheeling, I probably will give this one a go, but I do want to use someone else's bike maybe first and see how it goes. Do you go? Yeah, I went to the Moto Nights. I went to one. I've only been to one, the last one. How long have you been riding? 3 years. Hey bro, love the bikes, thank you, and the vids, thank you. And this is recommended myself. Okay. Hey bro, in the Tron, no STDs. How do you go about creating your design? The icon, the colourful helmet, paint splash, sound. Okay. AI. I used AI to make my logo. I used Midjourney. If you search Google Midjourney, I was actually lucky. I made that when they were doing their free service. So you used to be able to get like 20 prompts into the AI and an extra 20 changes to the prompt that you've made. So you can make a prompt and then a change, and you can do that 20 times. So I managed to make my logo, and then it wasn't quite right with the colors. So I put it into Photoshop and I cut it out and kind of cleaned up the edges and changed them, the pinks and the blues and stuff, just in Photoshop. But a majority of the design was AI. I use it a lot, by the way, AI. All my merch stuff is AI as well. I got a bounce. See you, Julian. Thank you. Do you have a full-time job or just focus on content creator? I am a content creator outside of Street Tripy. One of the main reasons I don't show my face is because I work in social media outside of this. This is definitely went from a personal moto account that just kind of blew up way back at the start. Within the first 30 days, I had 30,000 or something followers. So it just blew up, and it didn't really mean for it to happen. And now it's an outlet for me to do stupid stuff. So this is why you don't see anything serious on my page. It's all just dumb, meaningless meme crap. And even I will admit my stuff is like dribble. My content is like mindless dribble, but it fills people's desire in some way there's always someone out there who wants that mindless dribble. And I get people coming into my content, my comments all the time going, how the hell is this content? Or like, you should turn the camera off and like stop making content. This is crap. And it's like, well, obviously you're not my audience. Like, there are people out there who really enjoy the stuff, and there's people out there who really hate it. And the algorithm basically just looks for those people and finds them for me. So I just keep pumping out stuff that I think is funny and I think is like shareable, and then you guys either love it or hate it. It's very decided. Like, like some stuff is very controversial, and some stuff's like dark humor, and it's just everything goes basically. But basically, also I was going to finish on that. Street Tripy has now become my full-time income. So I do content creation elsewhere, but this Facebook page basically pays me a full-time wage. So doing lives like this helps, basically compensating to my income. So when you get like 1 million views on a video on Facebook, you get like $1,000 US. So and if you get like 3 or 4 a month, then you could just imagine the sort of pay you get, which is quite nice. So I recommend, if you're into content creation and you have a knack for making funny videos, just start posting every day, because there's so much money in content creation. Like, there's so much more money in content creation than there is working in a 9-to-5, 40-hour-a-week job. Like, I could not go back to working in an office corporate job for 40 hours a week in the city. I used to work in the city every day, 8 hours, 9 hours a day in an office. And I gave that up in 2020, and just thanks to COVID, I kind of had to. And then I just started doing social media stuff, and it's really paid off since 2020. But now Street Tripy, I focused pretty much for like the last 12 months on it, and now this is my full-time gig. Can you tell me some details of the helmet? It's an LS2 custom wrap. It's just wrap. I wrapped it myself. So it's one of a kind, one of a kind design. And the visor is just like an AliExpress visor. You can buy them from AliExpress for like $25. I have terrible reception. Just popped in and say hi. Hi, Ali. Hello from England. Hello from Julia from England. Do you prefer being a squid, no gear, comfort, or do you prefer... I always wear gear. I always wear gear. Regardless of what you see in my videos, 100% of the time, I always wear gear. There's probably been one ride where I didn't wear gear, and that was because I was going to buy gear. So I wore a hoodie and non-riding pants, and I rode like a freaking saint the whole way. I'm not a squid at all. Regardless of what you see in the videos, I'm 100% always gear. Although, like, my gear is not leathers. It's all casual. Like, I've got the Kinmoto hoodie, and I've got Revit jeans, Kevlar jeans, and I've got Alpine Stars casual boots with like laces and stuff. They're like, you could walk around the city and walk around work and things with them, and no one would even think that they're gear. So that's the sort of gear I like. And again, it reflects the sort of riding I do. I don't do knee down, like heavy in corners. I'm pretty much like upright the whole time. So it's just, I don't need to be wearing leathers or like hardcore like textile clothes and like big thick stuff. And a lot of my videos, you'll see my arms exposed, like just because recently it's been so hot. It's like Texas weather, like the last like 3 weeks. Like right now, I've got a fan on because it's like super hot. You're doing a great job, mate. Thank you. Helping the Kiwi grow the Kiwi scene and putting us on the map. We'll be keen to make a trip together one day. Yeah, man, for sure. There is downsides to being known on the internet in New Zealand, and that's because New Zealand is so small. New Zealand, I should actually pronounce it like it's not New Zealand, it's New Zealand, is actually really small. So the community is extra small, the moto community is extra small, and the problem with that is a lot of the older people, and like this is just generally speaking, a lot of the older people in the moto community worldwide are the ones that hate on all the young people, and I honestly don't see any reason why, because when they were young they were probably hooligans themselves, and the times have changed now where there's internet, so these old people back in their day, no one could see what they were doing, so they got away with it without any sort of like social like stigma. But these days, because people can film it and that's, people getting paid for views, and that encourages people to do more silly things, like the wheelie guys out there, but I know they don't get paid for views, because if you're doing a wheelie in the video, you basically get demonetized instantly. But things like, you know, cop baiting, it's one of the ones that people do for views. So I don't know where I was going with this, but I got real sidetracked. But yeah, helping the scene. But what I mean by that is that, like, I make what I consider a harmless Harley joke, because, you know, I didn't start the Harley hate. I'm just riding the wave. And when I do like a Harley joke, or, you know, sort of put down Harley riders or something in some way, then I get like all these hate comments, and I often just like see where they're from. And recently, I think maybe someone posted one of my reels onto a New Zealand Harley riders group, and they just came into my comments section like angry old men and women just threatening me and stuff. And I was just basically looking at it going, this is the reason Harley riders get so much shit, because you guys are so sensitive. And those are the ones that I think would tarnish my reputation a little bit. Because here's a good example. I went to the Moto Social last year, and we had we had like something like 100 riders or something with us entering the meet, and I was leading them in because it was my pre-meet. I had 100 people turn up, and the rules for the Moto Social are no revving, because we're in a business location. It's still like 6 o'clock on a weekday, so people are still working in the area, and they obviously don't want to get shut down and kicked out of the area. So the rules are no revving. But of course, for some reason, there are some small-minded people in the moto community who just don't realize that it's not cool to rev. It's really not cool. Like if you ever revving, like da 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 da, kill yourself. Seriously. I mean, kill yourself in Minecraft, because that is not cool. Seriously, don't rev. Anyway, these a bunch of, I hate to say it, but the Hardy guys that joined the meet, they were just brr, 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 as they entered, and then I got so much backlash from like the whole Auckland community. Like pretty much everyone at Moto Social, there were hundreds of people there, all blamed me for it, and I was just like, it was actually the last meet, and that's probably the nail in the coffin for doing meets for me, because I don't want to do meets if people are going to be dumb, and I get the blame, and that's the worst part. God, I went on a rant there, didn't I? I'm going to move on. But yes, thank you, Mike, for that comment. Yeah, good work. It's fun and chill to watch, because I work as a chippy and deadlines, and your content's chill and funny. Plus, I like the bike. Beats my 250. I don't know, man. 250s are small and nimble. You probably beat me around the corners. Hello from US. Love your content. Thanks. Is it Keisha? Keisha? You are gonna like of trouble. I think I'm not sure what that means. Love the new bike wrap. It looks amazing. Thank you, Amy. Jasna, hi, Jill Trippy. Do you ever take your cute little doggy for a ride? Call dibs on the next one. Love from Houston, Texas. You guys have a lot of hot weather over there. That's where all the squids are in Texas. No one rides with gear over there. Do I take my doggy on a ride? No. Ever since day one, he has not liked the bike. As soon as it turns on, he gets 30 meters away, 50 feet away. And unfortunately, with the wrap, the moment he puts his claws on it, he's going to ruin it. So I don't even let him jump up on it. And I've been teaching him not to jump on the cars, because he just likes to jump up to the window and scratch the cars. So anytime he jumps, it's a big no-no. You should get a Harley. No. They're actually, for some reason, I find them really uncomfortable. Everyone's like, they're really comfortable, but like, I guess you have to have like a weird hip structure or something to make them comfortable. It's the same way, have you ever tried like doing those yoga style, or not yoga, like stretches where you have to like sit on your ass and like lift, so only your ass is on the ground and your tailbone is like digging into the ground? Yeah, some people can do that and some people can't. I can't. If you can, then you're probably more likely to enjoy a Harley. Dylan's taking the post, bro. You make me on a rant there, bro. Tribution, cool, awesome, thank you. Because most of the motivids are short and come from the US, a lot of people think you're American and they freak out when you've got a Kiwi accent. Bro, most of them think I'm English. People are like, bro, I didn't know bro's English. Mr. Moto DRZ here, enjoy your night, homie. Thank you, John. You lucky Aussie bugger. Aussie? not Aussie. There's ice in the ground where I am, stuck indoors. Enjoy it. Thank you, Alexander. Enjoy your snow. I've never been in snow myself. I've never seen or experienced snow in my life. No, we don't have snow. We have no snow. The lowest it gets here is like, the coldest it might get is like 4 degrees Celsius, which is like 4 degrees above freezing. So I think there was like the illusion of snow like 4 or 5 years ago here in Auckland, where there was like white snow like ice on the ground, but that's just like literally it was like a once in 100 years sort of thing. You have to drive like 6 hours south to get to snow, and I don't go that far. What's my opinion about Ducati Panigale V4? They're sexy looking bikes, but I would never get a Ducati. They're too highly strung, and everyone who I know who has one, rides one, says they pretty much have to be going 150 k's an hour on the motorway, otherwise they're useless. So if you want something that's fun all the time, don't get a Ducati. Where do you post your content mainly? I'm guessing you trickle the rest off to say Insta. Yeah, Instagram is my main, and then as soon as I post on Instagram, it automatically gets posted to Facebook as well. So that's like because it's all just Meta, so they have like automatic posting. So I just post on Instagram, that goes to Facebook, and then or I go to TikTok and I post it on there. But honestly, TikTok will probably it gets taken down like 90% of the time. Like that's how TikTok is now. They just don't like motor content. If you do anything where you're riding, it's instantly like marked as dangerous or like a community guideline violation. They take it down. So it's kind of hit and miss on there. If you go on my TikTok, you'll see that I get like 20,000 views on a skit where I'm in the garage doing some funny thing, and then the riding ones will get like 200 views, and it's like they just don't like motor content. And then I'll post on YouTube as well, YouTube Shorts. My dad's from New Zealand. We used to visit Puki, Papakura. Nice. Everyone's, yeah, Aussie. Oi. Pretty sure I drove it, yeah. Yeah, Auckland, mate. I'm in Auckland. What's up, buddy? I love your vid and your bikes. Can't wait to see you cruise. Can't wait to get a bike and cruise around on one myself. Yeah, dude, bikes are an amazing tool. Now that's the end of the conversation there. So I'm going to go back to the questions on my Facebook page, which I've just lost. Here it is. So go back into the questions. Back into Danielle's questions. Third question: if you could travel anywhere, all expenses paid, what were the top 3 places you would go? Probably like Dubai, just to like experience the Middle East like money in the oil countries, just how rich they are, and the things you can do there are pretty amazing. They got some pretty cool stuff over there. 3 places, gosh. I really love New Zealand, so I'd probably just I don't know, probably I've been everywhere in New Zealand already, so I don't know. Oh gosh, I don't know. That's a hard one. Probably New York. I really want to see New York and like just go all expenses, do everything. And probably the Nürburgring. Go to Germany and do like a week or 2 at the Nürburgring and just drive bikes and cars around the ring for like every day. That would be pretty cool, and that would be very expensive. So all expenses paid. If you could be a superhero powers, what powers would you want? Probably time control, like ability to control time, like rewind things and go back and do things again. There was a program I used to watch called Heroes. There was a guy on there that had that ability. He was like the god of the whole series. The guy named Hero. If you won lottery, what would you do with the money? Probably give it away. I don't need money. Where would you see yourself in 10 years? Hopefully retired and just living off, I don't know, probably not 10 years, shit, oh god. I don't know, honestly it's hard because in the last 3 or 4 years my life changed pretty much like a full 180. I went from corporate work to full-time self-employed. And now that I've had this freedom of not working for someone else, I would never go back. So in the next 10 years, probably start a full-on social media management company or something like that, and start managing and mentoring other creators in the scene. When's my birthday? December. Lastly, how are we doing? Pretty good. I'll go back to the chat. What do you do career-wise? I'm a social media content creator. Outside of Trippy, I do that as well for other clients and things. I do professional videos. Yeah, Heroes was class. That was a good series. It was a really good series back in the day. I probably will go back and watch that. Start from hi, you're a fan from Thailand. Love your comment. I want to go to Thailand one day. Start from New Zealand. CJC says you are retarded. That's very mean, dude. Hopefully, time for on the gang. It's freedom. Not sure. I think that's translated to English, and I think it's a little bit broken. But thank you. Top questions. How long is it taking to get this far riding? I got my license 3 years ago, 2021. And, oh gosh, no, it was actually 2020 now. Wow. Yeah, 3.5 years. I got my license late 2020. I had no bike until November 22. So I had basically no bike. I had the license, and I was just riding other people's bikes and hiring bikes to like keep my practice up until I got that. That was my first bike. What advice would you give to someone wanting to ride? Just go get your license, go get gear, and go buy a bike. Or if you can hire a bike, do that instead, because hiring is a good way to know what sort of bike you want to like ride in the future. I knew I wanted a street triple because I'd already ridden one prior. I'd ridden one of the new 2020 street triples that my old boss had, and it was a really good. I just instantly enjoyed it. It's a big bike. It fits me. I'm a tall guy, so it just works out nice. It's also 660, so it is the most powerful learner bike you can get here in New Zealand. Start from Belgium. Hello, Shelley. RFB Joe, what's the fastest car you've ever raced? I've never really raced anyone, to be honest. I've never had that opportunity. I think I've raced an RX-7 on that bike, but he kicked my ass, of course. Do you group ride with trusted mates most of the time, or I prefer solo rides. I don't know if you're a rider, you probably understand, but solo rides gives you the freedom to make quick decisions, do things like overtake or split lanes. Problem is, if you have someone else with you, unless you know 100% that they're going to follow you, what if they're not confident and they try and then they crash? So I've always been worried about taking new riders with me and if I do, I drive like super legal, or always legal, but like extra slow and safe, and I don't do lane splitting and things like that. So I do prefer solo riding because it's safer, there's less responsibility, and there's less chance of something going wrong. I find group rides a little slow. It's like driving in traffic, you know. You can't follow too close because if they're going fast and you need time to brake, you have to give them a good length. And of course, someone might come up behind you, and then you need to brake, and then suddenly they're next to you, and it's like, it gets a little sketchy. So I don't think I will do like windy, twisty group rides just for that reason. Also, because I actually did do a group ride with Windies one day. It wasn't me that organised it, someone else in the scene organised it. I just helped promote and get people there. But one of the girls that came along, she was a new rider at the time. She's obviously a lot more experienced now, but she was a new rider at the time. And she went down on gravel while like 80% of the group were ahead of us, like up there at the finish, like waiting for everyone to catch up. And then we hear that one of the girls has gone down, and she's a new rider. And it made me like really upset that someone crashed on one of my rides. So I don't want to host things that potentially could put people in danger. So that's why I prefer a solo ride more than anything. Also, solo rides mean you can make more content because there's no one around to like interrupt your shot and things like that. But there are times where I have got so many good audios saved where I need like 2 or 3 people next to me to make it like to put the voice on different people, because like it's a skit, you know, I need to put the voice over different people, and I do struggle finding people that I'm confident to ride with. But yeah, Shelly, my man, also prefers solos, and with me behind him, freedom, exactly. You recommend after content, definitely want to start on the bike in the future because of your vids. Thank you. RFB, Joe, you must be into the old RFB. You got a Skyline or something? Solo is what you want when you want. Exactly. That's a good way of putting it. Group is what they're doing when they're in front. Are they good when they're behind? Exactly. Like are they like, do I need to keep an eye on them when they're behind me in case they crash and then there's no one back there to save them? And if they're in front, I could keep extra distance because I just don't trust anyone. You have to look out for yourself. That's the most important. Have you written our names? No, Cat. So the reason behind that is when I got the pens that week, it was the day I got like food poisoning and I was in bed for like a week and a half or something. So I got those pens and that was the day I was like, bruh, and I was like, I'm going to throw up. Came home, I vomited my guts out, and the pens have been sitting over there untouched since. And CJC wanted to do a video shoot, and I've got someone else wanting to do a photo shoot, and I thought it might be a good idea to hold off the names until I get all the photo shoots and all the memories done, and then, because the paint, you can't actually see it, but the paint is actually rubbing off, so I need to touch it up and like draw new lines and things. So I'm going to do like a full-on like resto, draw everything again, and then find the spots which are going to be up here for the names. So there'll be, I can see it on the camera, but the names will be going down here. So it'll be like basically going across like that. So it'll be all the names down here like this, going down. And then I don't know where I'm going to put them next. I've got about 20 people I've got to put on, 23 people I think it is. So they'll go straight down here, and then, yeah. Basically, you'll be on the camera when you're on when I use my helmet mount. Have you ridden? I'd love to lane split my Ducati. Way safer to be in front of everyone than worry about being exactly. Nothing. I don't know how bikers can sit with traffic and go the same speed. Like, it feels so unsafe. I have to be going faster than cars all the time. So I'm always passing cars, and people in my videos are like, "You're speeding." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going faster than the cars around me, but it's for my safety, so I don't care if people think I'm speeding." It's like people don't even understand that speeding doesn't kill people. Dumb drivers and dumb decisions kill people. You could be going slow and crash into someone and still die. You know, like it's speed doesn't kill. Stupid people going fast die, basically. If you had, I think you had solo trouble, don't think, oh, okay. Did your father ride? If so, was he a big trump? No, my dad didn't ride for many years. Have you ever jammed on a V-Rod? No, too expensive and not really my style. I don't really like the sound of them. And also because there's a stigma that comes with them here in New Zealand. Pretty much if you have them, you're a gang member. Like 99% of the people who ride them are gang members. And you wouldn't be able to park it outside or get stolen like the same night. They're so incredibly, they're basically fully gang affiliated things, so just wouldn't even bother. Shotgun crotch rocket spot name. Suddenly stopping, that's what kills. Exactly. So it's not like if you're going down the motorway and everyone's going the speed limit at 100 k's with 60 miles an hour, I go 63 or 110 past them all the time, and you don't get a ticket for going 110. Like I go past cops all the time at 110. They're not going to pull me over at 100. So because you get a 10k buffer. So I go faster than everyone all the time, and it looks like I'm speeding in the videos just because of the way the camera warps all the image around you. I'm not actually going faster. I'm just going past them like casual as. Always be a bit faster in the car, exactly. And don't let anyone tell you that it's speeding. If anyone comes in and like see them like going, "Oh, you're speeding," in one of my videos, just be like, "Bro, he's not." Do you have any advice for a starter 125 with for a starter one? Do you have any advice for a starter 125 with good sound, possibly sound like a moped? I don't even know what is a 125. Like what bikes are 125s? Does Yamaha do a 125? I know they do a 150. I don't even know, dude. It's too small for me. The lowest bike I know about is the 400, Ninja 400. Everything lower than that is not really worth the time. There's a lot of commentary on the internet over different 1000cc bikes, CBR, blah blah blah, H2, all for exterior personal. Which one do you think is better, the bike? I don't think any 1000 is a good bike. Don't get a 1000. Waste of money, waste of time. Don't get a 1000. If you get a 1000, you either know how to use it because you've ridden other bikes, or you have no idea and you're going to kill yourself. Just don't get a 1000. 600s. 600s, 700s, 800s, good. Don't bother with thousands. Wheelie advice? go talk to someone else. I have no idea how to wheelie. What bike do I have? This is a Triumph Daytona 675. You have a Yamaha, what's it say? I can't read it. I have a Yamaha MT-03. It's a very good starter bike, if that helps. Yeah, the MT series of bikes are great bikes for starters. They're upright, so you get the whole, like, you're sitting up like this, you're not bent over and like crouched over in sports position. So you're sitting up like this, even if it looks sporty, the handlebars are still high. And the great thing about those upright bikes is you can like throw them into corners and stuff, and it's really easy to control. CBR 125. Did CBRs come 125? I thought the smallest they were 250. I thought the CD 125s. CBR went 250, right? Yamaha, yeah. Okay, well that's all the questions on there, so I'll go back to... did my Facebook Live post go on Instagram? Yes, it did, yeah. Oh no, I keep moving the questions. Oh, there they are, cool. Where are we? What's some advice? Something or advice you'd tell us about riding that you wish someone told you? Honestly, probably don't. Like, I wish someone had told me that riding a motorbike was exactly like riding a bike. No one really makes the connection, like a push bike, a pedal bike. No one really makes the connection, but they're pretty much identical. If you can ride a mountain bike down a hill and sweep around the corners and like throw it around, you can do it on a bike too. It's exactly the same. It's just heavier, so you have to throw it a bit harder. And with the torque on the engine, when you power in and things, you actually get upright. The engine wants to put you upright. So if you can throw a bike into a corner, and like you can do it on a motorbike too. So that's something I wish someone told me, because I jumped on a bike. I kind of knew the basics, but I'd never actually ridden a bike when I properly. Like when I went first, I was kind of diving into the deep end for me. I didn't really know what I was doing. But if I'd known that, I probably would have been a lot more confident sooner. Where do you think is a good place to start in regards to getting into this world? Well, you're already in this world. I don't know how to answer that. If you're not in this world, then you're out of this world. I have no idea. You want to see my puppy? He's asleep in there. I don't want to disturb him because he's not a fan of fans. He doesn't like fans. So he's looking at me now. Hello, puppy. Whenever I say puppy, he looks up. What's your favourite thing about riding? Probably the wind. The wind and the feeling of like everything hitting you in the face. It's just something else. I can't even explain it. What got me into biking? A girl did. A girl got me into biking. I went to get my license because she got her license and we were both going to learn how to ride together. How did you go about getting your license and buying a bike? I just answered that. I randomly just went and booked my license without a bike or gear, and I got my license. And buying a bike, it was 2 years later I got the bike. I'm planning on getting a bike license, and I'm way too nervous and I don't really know where to go from here, like I do in practice foot. No, just go to, here in New Zealand, I don't know about overseas, but I think they have them in America as well. They have those courses where you go and like for a day and they teach you everything. They give you the bike, they give you the gear, helmet and everything, you just turn up. I fully recommend doing that. That's what we have to do here by law to get your license, so I had to do that myself, and that's basically my first experience on a bike. Apart from when I was like 12, I rode like a dirt bike. Why did you name your Instagram name like that? Street Triple. My other bike was a Street Triple. Street Tripy. And then the number plate was available, so I got the number plate Trippy, and it's just cemented after that, because why would you change username once you get the plate, Trippy. Justin, if you're still here, do you love me? I love all my followers, thank you. Jeremiah Pagan asked, what would be my next bike of choice? Probably something slightly bigger, but not 1,000. I'd probably go with the MV Agusta F3 800, which is 150 horsepower, 155 horsepower. It is a triple, so it's like this, it's 800 triple. Yeah. Now this is good. This is the most popular question. Do you know the Muffin Man? Yes. Yes, him and I are very close, and he has a lot of things to say about you. How often do you travel and meet your fans? Asking from Canada land. Not often. Pretty much the last 12 months I've been homebound. I got the dog 12 months ago, and pretty much changed my life. Before that I was in and out here. I was out all over the place driving around. And then I got the dog, and my whole life just became revolved around him, basically, more than anything. I'll go back to the live messages, because there's a whole bunch in here now. Cool, let's go up. Cool. Emily, I'm looking at the Yamaha one for my best friend, and there's a story behind that, but I don't feel comfortable going into it. That's fair enough. R1s are cool bikes. It's probably the coolest of the 1000s, to be honest. Just bought a 2023 R3. Yep, good little bike to start on. In December, already put 400 Ks on it. The internet keeps going slow. I hope it's still running for you guys. Love riding it and learning every day. Yep, great little bikes. The R3, most people will still stick with those way into their full, years later, because they're good little bikes. What's my favorite car? Like Lexus. You did some reasoned? Oh gosh. Oh, Mada Fika. Good name. I don't understand what this is. Kat, better get back to work. Have a goodie. Thanks, Kat. I love you. Thank you for subscribing. Your name will be on the crotch area soon. Please tell me your favourite cars. Don't really like cars, to be honest. The cars kind of bore me. They're just big overweight things that you have to be stuck in traffic and you can't get through traffic, so why would you ride? Why would you drive instead of ride? Hey Trippy, you have to think that everyone is mad while riding. I don't think everyone's mad while riding. I mean, I don't know. What motorbike do you think a 60-year-old should get for the phone? Probably an R3. Get an R3 as your first bike. They're very affordable. I think they're like $5,000 or $4,000 here, which is something like maybe just under $3,000 in America for like a second-hand one. Just get one from like a 2015, 2018 sort of area, pretty cheap. And because people move on to other bikes, they usually sell them for pretty cheap. Controversial question, oh gosh. Daniela, is Pavlova an Australian or New Zealand invention? Pavlova is a European invention out of France. I do not want to jump into that debate. And Token is currently sleeping over there in the car. He's sleeping in the front seat of the car. Show me your face. There you go. Okay, back to the questions. How long have you been riding? Where is that one? Got that one. How long have you been riding? 3 years. Or 2 years. 3 years, had my license. What got you into motorcycles to start with? Girl. What was your previous bike? That one. First bike. Street Triple. How long did it take you to get your licensing? From getting my learners, I obviously didn't have a bike, so I had that for like a year and a half. But then I got the bike, and then like literally 3 months later I got my restricted, and then I just got my full license like a month and a half ago. So that was about 12 months. Pretty much dead on 12 months to the day I could get, like, I was eligible to get my full license, I did it. Because why would you wait around? Why would you want to like stay on your learner license for any longer than you have to? What is one piece of advice, guidance you received that stuck with you so much that now you pass on? Don't lane split at speed. Pretty much the week I got my bike, I got invited to like a group, moto group on Facebook, a moto chat, or Instagram or something. And that same day, one of the users was lane splitting, and a car pulled out without indicating, and she went straight into the back of it and, like, you know, tumbled. And it was caught on the dash cam of a car further back. So she posted the video, and that stuck with me ever since. I lane split, but I don't do it fast. And if you see my videos and it looks like I'm lane splitting fast, most of the time I speed it up. So I'll put it like 1.2 times or something. It's just for the entertainment. Like, I don't really... like, it's most of the time it's not about the lane splitting, it's more about the words on the screen, and if you're just cruising through slowly, it's not as effective to get people's attention. So I speed up a lot of my videos and things like that. A lot of editing involved in my videos. TK, what? Hello from Azim. Next ride out, like I was saying earlier in the live, it's hard to do group rides now because of my reach and how many people turn up to the meets. It becomes like blocking traffic, disrupting the peace. There's going to be at least 20% of the riders that don't understand that revving is annoying as hell and nobody wants to hear their bike rev. And then, of course, me being the organizer, I can get all the blame. So if I do a ride out, there's going to be very little notice. So if you do want to come, you have to be like watching my stories like that day. Because I don't want a lot of people turning up. I want cool people, respectful people, people who know how to ride. You can be a learner, but just like don't be the learner that has the huge ego and thinks they can do everything else. Like, if you can't ride fast, drop back and wait at the back. You know, I don't want people to turn up to my rides and then cause drama, which happened the last one, and that's what I was talking about earlier. So like, everyone turned on me and blamed me for a whole bunch of stuff that happened, and I don't want to go through that again. It's actually kind of awful, getting everyone hating on you. Michael asked, what video editing software do you use? How long does a normal video take for you to put together? I use CapCut, 100%. Never use anything else. CapCut is free on my phone. Although recently I have got the Pro upgrade, like $9 a month or something, because they took away some features that I used all the time, and I didn't want to have to like not do certain things that were like part of the theme of my page. So now I pay the $9.99 for the CapCut. But you can do so much on the free version. The problem is, when you do so much content like I do, the free version stuff becomes very same in every single reel. So I like to change things a little bit and using different effects and video effects. How long do I spend? Probably between 5 minutes and up to an hour, maybe 45 minutes editing a video. Never more than an hour. If you're spending more than an hour, stop editing, just post it. Because the time you put in does not equal the views that you get out of it. So if you put in like 3-4 hours editing this amazing video and then you post it and it gets nothing, like no views, it's going to like demotivate you to do it again. So just don't set yourself up to fail, and just do like the bare minimum you can, and it'll still go viral. Like, some of the stupidest videos is one that was like, good news, I've started seeing someone, she is a therapist, I am mentally unstable, or something like that. It's really good audio. It took me 5 minutes to make and it got like 4 million views. So in my mind, don't spend any time editing, don't spend too much effort on it, just get it done hard and fast. Dave Bison, when I get there, I'll be writing, what pub can I stay at? Puhoi pub, I think, has rooms. I don't really know. We don't have pubs here, to be honest. I'll go out to the text guys. Oh, there you are, Dave. Put your phone on speaker. Put my phone on speaker. Oh, he's talking to someone else. When you'll end this live, I have to change my engine oil. I'm here since I got your live notification. Aw, sick, bro. You can change your engine oil. Just, yeah, put the phone on live. Oh, yeah, Dave, you're here. Just answering your question. Yeah, we don't really have pubs here in New Zealand. We just have hotels. So you're best to come here and just get a hotel. The pub thing is very much a UK thing. When I was over in the UK, it was just like every friggin' 5 minutes, you go past a pub and you can stay there and everything. Where in the world is Street Trippy? New Zealand. How many speeding tickets? On the bike? None. I've never been pulled over on the bike, but I got a speeding ticket a couple of months ago in the car. Going like 5k's over or something. But I've never been pulled over on the bike, which is touch wood. Where would your dream place to ride be anywhere else? Probably like the Nevada, like the desert between California and Las Vegas, going around there. That'd be a really cool ride through there. Also, the Tail of the Dragon. I really would like to see the Tail of the Dragon. Where in New Zealand do I live? Auckland. How's life? Be honest, pretty good. Loving it. Titties or beer? Titties. Can I get a oh yeah? Oh yeah. That's a pretty bad one. I don't read too loud. It's like night time here. I've got 28 people watching. Nice. What else we can do? What's another question? What should first timers or new to big bikes must buy equipment or bikes for first timers? Just gear. Just get gear. Just have full gear before you jump on. And do that. Do any riding. And don't get a big bike if you're new. Get a small bike. And if you had to restart your life, what would you do different? Probably buy Bitcoin. Ever been in the mangroves? Nope. Have you ever taken it off any sweet jumps? Nope. I don't like doing gravel or jumps and things like that. It's uncomfortable. Do you smoke all the Harleys? Yeah, I mean, who doesn't smoke Harleys, right? That's pretty much it, I think. Yeah, that's most relevant. I should have gone all comments. Probably missed a few. Let's go through it again. No, that was it. That was it. That answered all the questions. Oh, Michael asked, what would you recommend for a starter bike besides the choice of an MT-03? Probably an R3, Yamaha R3, or the Street Triple 660. It's the learner version. Yeah, I don't know. What's a must-have gadget to use on the bike? 360 camera. Not only is it a dash cam, and it will save you if there's any accident, like if someone pulled out in front of you and claimed that you were like speeding or whatever and you weren't, you could use the dash cam. You could use the Insta360 to pretty much prove your point. What was I saying? What's another gadget? Probably a radar detector. Police radar detector. I got one on that bike, but I don't have any room to put it on this one. But I probably should put it on this bike, to be honest. It's just not much room on this bike compared to that one. Hey, right, nice bike. How fast have you been on the bike? This one I've done about 190 Ks, but that was like the second or third day I got it. At third gear at red line, you're doing like 200 Ks, which is like what, 150 miles now? No, 200 Ks, 120 miles an hour. 128. Do you record the audio through Cardo or Rode mic? Like the audio right now is through the Rode mic. It's just like a wireless to my phone, because my phone's got the it's an iPhone with a little like special like dongle connector thing that allows me to plug this into the phone. But I've got a Sena on here. I don't have a Cardo. Here in New Zealand, Sena is the dominant market leader. It's the market leader for communication devices and helmets. In America, Cardo is the market leader. Just like over here, Coke is the market leader, and in America, Pepsi is the market leader. Things like that. And like Nintendo is big in America, whereas Sega was big here in New Zealand and Australia and things like that. So there's like disparity and things between that sort of stuff. But yeah, I can record audio through my microphone of the Sena to my phone, which is recording in front of me. So when I hit record on the camera, I can start a voice memo on my phone and just talk into it. And then when I've got the voice memo on my phone and the recording later, I can put it in CapCut and then just sync it up. Because what I'll do is I'll usually like clap or something, and then the camera can see the clap, and the audio can be heard in the clap, and then you sync it up on the editing, and then basically everything can sync after that. Looking at either Sena or Cardo, I want to be able to chat with mates, GPS and phone. Yeah, basically, they'll both do the same thing. 100%, the Sena will do everything the Cardo can do, minus a few like fringe features, like the Cardo you can record in the Cardo, you record your voice in another conversation with other people. So if you want to like make content around people talking, then probably get a Cardo, but then all your friends have to have the same Cardo. So if it's whatever, like if you get a Sena, then everyone else has to have the Cena. If you get a Cardo, everyone else has to have a Cardo. So there's none of this like crossover compatibility. They say there is, but you go onto the YouTube channels and people are trying to make it work and it just doesn't work. Or they spend like an hour getting it working and then it works for 20 minutes, but then as soon as they go out of range and they come back, it's not connecting again. So they say the Cena can connect to the Cardo and the Cardo can connect to the Cena, but it's just not like the development teams aren't actually talking properly. So my recommendation for a communication device is either a Cena or a Cardo, depending where you are. They all connect to your phone. You can have music running. You can answer phone calls by just like tapping on the button when someone calls you and tapping it again to hang up. And you can change your music on Spotify by just pushing buttons and like changing the volume and next track and pause and start and everything like that. So I know that both the Cena and Cardos can all do the same thing. So just get whatever is the cheapest for you and what your friends are using. Plan on going Isle of Man race to spectate. That's in Ireland? Isn't it in Ireland or UK? Oh no way. Not anytime, not planned anyway, but it would be cool if I had the chance to go there to watch that. Would be pretty cool. Morning from Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Have an awesome day. Love the container. Helmet. You guys call them containers over there, didn't you? Keep up the good work. Thank you. From Corey. So is it morning? What time? Can you just tell me what time it is for you guys? Like if it's like 10 p.m., what night? Saturday night, whatever it is. What day is it today? Yeah, it's 11 p.m. Saturday night here. So you guys are all in the past. I know that because New Zealand is like is basically the first country to see the day, and everyone else is delayed after us. So just tell me in the chat what time it is for you guys right now, just so I can get an idea for next time I do a live. If you guys are mostly sleeping at this time of night, I might do it in the afternoon or in the morning for me. So 5:20 a.m., 10 a.m. Oh my god. Okay, while you guys say that, Jasna, what's your favorite ice cream? Do you even like... Yes, I love ice cream. Also, can you give Blossom a hug for me next time you'll meet up? How far away from Hobbiton? Okay, that's a lot of questions there. I love ice cream. My favorite is the boysenberry ripple, like the one that's like the purple boysenberry like ripples through it. I don't know if you have that overseas. It might be a New Zealand thing. I don't know, but it's called boysenberry ripple, and it's like yeah, yum, super yum. Yes, I will give Blossom a hug. She's actually over in Mexico right now. She's like on holiday, for like 4 or 5 weeks. So she's back. I think she's back next week. So I'll be catching up with her. I'll give you a hug. I'll give her a hug for you. How far from Hobbiton? I think we're about 5 hours away from Hobbiton. 6 hours away, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I've been there before. I've been to Hobbiton probably 10 years ago. Yeah, that was like. I think it's like 5 hours away. 5-hour drive, probably a faster ride. I filed my theory in 2018, CSN. I still got my theory now, not practical for that. I don't know what a CSN is, sorry mate. 10 a.m. in Ireland, 10 a.m. there, 10 a.m. in England, 4:30ish a.m. Oh, okay. What I've learned so far is I need to move my live forward 5 hours? 6 hours maybe, which means 2/8, it's 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm going to go live with you guys at 8 a.m. my time, which is, I think, going to be the afternoon for most of you guys. So next time I go live, it'll be like super morning, early morning, and I'll come up and see how many people will turn up that time. The audio is clean. It's a Rode Wireless Go 2. Really good mics. It's like literally the best mic. They're so popular. You see everyone wearing them. Like all the content creators have them. I love it. It's a really good mic. Can I get a reply? I'm in Auckland. Yo, Vivek. What's up, bro? Auckland. Big limit to wait the block up. Have you ever flown yourself into the UK? I went there in 2005, 6 and 7. Hobbiton is Hamilton plus 45. Is it Hamilton? No, I thought it was like more like Taupo ways, wasn't it? thought it was Taupo. What time is it for you? It's almost 11:30 p.m. on Saturday night. I failed my theory in 2018. Can I still get learner's test without giving it? I don't know, bro. I don't think so. I know that there's a limit of 2 years in your learners now, so if you have your learners for more than 2 years, they take it away from you. So you're probably not able to. Matter. Oh, true. I had no idea. Thanks, guys. I had no idea. But that sounds about right now that I think about it. Because I went there on the way back from Wellington, so the kind of like the distance kind of messed with me then. It's good fun though. Hobbiton's a great place. If you do come to New Zealand, go to Hobbiton. That's pretty much all the questions answered. I thought I'd have more to do than that. How long have I been going for? I have no idea. Can I do stuff? I've got these buttons down here. No, I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't really got anything that I can do on my phone. Yeah, you guys got any more questions? Gosh. I'm in Auckland, New Zealand. Okay, this is cool though. This is a good first live, just to get my bearings on things and kind of figure out how it's going to work. So I got my lights on and everything because it's so dark in here. So I got the colourful lights on down here, and I got my big studio light on up there. And it's probably running out of batteries too, to be honest. But gosh, I wonder if there's any questions on my. I'll just check my Instagram, see if anyone has any questions. I should have asked. I should have put a thing up on the Instagram post saying, "Do you have any questions for me to answer?" Whoops. I'm watching from Kawerau, Kawerau. Ryan, like your motorbike. Thank you very much. I tried to make it unique so no one else. It's not like anyone else's in the world. Have you been in South Furry Angel, South Africa? No, never been to South Africa. Never been to Africa Nation, like the continent. That would be somewhere I would like to go one day. Be quite cool. Ryan, nice helmet. Thank you very much. God, I'm just moving my arm because I just got like cramp in my arm. It's really weird. I was like leaning over and it just got like cramp down my arm. What's my go-to music genre? Hardcore. Gabba. Happy hardcore. Anything that's like 180 BPM. I love that stuff. It's all I listen to when I'm writing. It's just like hard, fast music. Am I planning on a monthly live or just random? At this stage, it's random. I'm just sort of testing the waters and just kind of seeing how it goes. But I think I might do like weekly or monthly or bi-weekly or something like that, and just to sit down and just answer questions and see where it goes and evolves. I've also wanted to try doing a live while writing, but I have done that in the past, and it turns out really low quality because you're always moving around and the connection's dropping in and out, and it's low quality, high quality, low quality. So I probably won't do that. What type of motorbike do I have? It's a Triumph Daytona 675. Did you do the graphics on your bike, or did you get someone else to do it for you? I want to do it myself. I did it myself. It's just a paint pen, so it's a wrap. It's a full blank wrap, blue and white, and then you just get a paint pen and just draw. It took me half an hour to do this. Not very hard and very easy. It's summer for us, yeah, and it's like the hottest time of summer. Like every day, it's been like too hot, if you know what I mean. Like you just want to be inside, in front of the fan, in front of the air conditioning. It's like going outside, you just burn. Yeah, it's like really, really hot right now. Someone's got a pink bike made just like yours. It looks just as great as yours. Really? Who's that? I don't know what I'm more jealous of, that you know how to ride or the fact you live in Middle Earth. How did you come up with the color scheme for the helmet and the previous bike? Well, the previous bike was red. It's red underneath. This is all red under here. And I don't like the red. Sorry, everyone who likes red. I just don't like red bikes. Red bikes and black bikes, I'm not a fan of. Just something about them. It's just like too ordinary. And the blue wrap, I got that on AliExpress, and I bought like 10 meters of it, which is like enough to do a whole car, and it was way too much. So I ended up just wrapping it like hard and fast, and it's so bad. The wrap is so incredibly bad on this. It's only good on the parts that you see in the top. Everything at the bottom is just crinkles and ripples and stuff. Like anything, if you couldn't see the issue, there's an issue under it. And then I actually really liked it when it was just blue without the pink. And then Aluco Vinyl hit me up and were like, we want to sponsor you. And I had this already wrapped, so I didn't really have any other wrapping to do on it. And then I just don't know. I think I just came across the pink on their website, and I was like, blue and pink would look really cool together. And then I knew it was just going to be I knew I just wanted to do half the wheel, and then I started doing all these other designs on the bike, and like little arrows and things like on here. I did them all over the bike, and then when I had that all done, and then I did the helmet to match the bike, and then I didn't like all the little triangles and things, so I took all the pink off the blue, and I just left the truss here, the truss blue, the truss pink and the wheel pink, and I took the pink off everything else. But the helmet was to match the bike. And if I look this way for a while, yeah, you can see basically it's just the same colours as the bike here. So like it's nothing too crazy. It's just matchy. Yeah, Auckland has been seeing about 25 to 27 in the last few days. It doesn't sound like a lot, 25 to 27, but the humidity is like 90%. So it feels like, if you've ever been to there's probably people here in Malaysia and Thailand. It feels like that. Like if you go to like Malaysia, Thailand, and those hot Asian countries, basically it just feels like that the last few days. So it's just like hot wind, heat all the time. When you get in the car and put the air conditioning on, you just want to put the windows up and stay in there for hours, because you get out and the heat just hits you and you just get sweaty and sticky. So yeah, 25 to 27 in Auckland is really uncomfortably hot, even though the number's still quite low. Can I get some rev? No, it's like 11:15 at night, 11:30 at night. I'm not going to rev it. What do you think of helmet covers? Not my thing. I wouldn't do them, but each to their own. I'm not going to hate on them. I think there are some funny ones out there, and people making some really good content with them. So I'd always encourage that if you're making good content, and you're using a helmet cover as a prop, like especially the ones that have the bunny ears and they start doing the hit and like the bunny ears are going all over the place and stuff. It's kind of funny, and it's a lot of the hardcore bikers, the people who are into like sports bikes and I don't know how to call them, but the extreme bikers, the ones who think that they're always full leather, always knee down, always thinking about going in the corners fast. They look at people who are with the helmet cover content creators, the helmet cover content creators, not the bikeless ones. They look at the helmet guys and then give them shit in the comments, and it's like, why? Just let them do their thing, man. There's so many Karens in this fucking world. Tinted visor, whoop! Yeah, it's matching with this one. I don't know, actually, yeah, it looks about matchy right now. Been following since September. Thank you, Emily. Oh, September, that was like what, 4 months ago. I should have taken out the padding for the helmet, so it was like way looser in here. It would have been way more comfortable, because I'm like sweating against the pads. It's getting itchy. Yeah, what else can we talk about? Have I missed anything? I don't know. You guys want me to do anything? I'm a puppet. I'm a puppet. Let's check the check on here. No, nothing on, no questions. It's probably pretty late, to be honest, because it's like either really early for you guys or really late here. So I think this is probably the worst time to go live. What type of helmet? This is a LS2 Storm FF800, as in like the model code. You can look up LS2 FF800. It's like an entry level helmet. It's like not. Again, it's like people will probably say, "Oh, it's not a good helmet and stuff." It's like it's good enough for what I do. It's good enough. I'm not riding at like 300 k's an hour going around corners where I'm going to like slide along the ground for like 40 seconds, and I need a helmet that's going to handle that. I just need something that's going to protect my noggin if I fall. Whereabouts are you from? You're in Townsville. That's East Coast Australia? Townsville? No, that's like Queen. Isn't that like Brisbane ways? Gosh, I don't know. Sorry, mate. I'm in New Zealand. New Zealand. Tips for wheelies. Yeah, if you've got any, let me know. Hi, what's that bike called? It's a Triumph Daytona 675, and yeah, all bikes are manual. I think 99.999% of bikes are manual. You probably, I think there's a couple of automatic bikes around. I think I've seen some, like in social media and stuff, but pretty rare. I was going to move back on the seat, give myself a little more height. What else we got? Questions? But yeah, anyway, I probably will finish the live soon, mainly because everyone, it's like what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 a.m. for you guys. So if I were to go live next time instead, because I went live at 10, it's 11, so 11 o'clock is like 5, 6 a.m. Okay, so if we did 12 hours from now, that would be better, wouldn't it? Make it 5 p.m. for some of you guys, most of you guys. Let's do that next time. Maybe I'll do like a 6 a.m., 7 a.m. live for me. What's Token doing? Token? Token, what are you doing in there? Sounds like he's trying to like eat something. I don't want him eating in the car. Give me a second. Give me a second. What are you doing? Don't be chewing anything. Thank you, Ryan. My video's awesome. Thanks. I kind of look at them, I kind of view my content as like meaningless dribble. You know, it's meaningless dribble content. So it's just like brain dead, waste your time entertainment. Can we have a tour of the blue bike? Not right now, because I've got like a whole tripod set up on the camera, and it's not exactly like something I can just grab and walk around with. Is it too high? Can you lower it? Nah, the bike is too, like, this is me standing up. Like, this is me flat foot. Like, I'm like this high off the seat. It's really low. And probably even like this much lower if it was actually on the ground. Because it's on a stand at the moment. But I'm tall. Like, you know, like, I'm tall. So this bike is tiny compared to, like, every bike is tiny compared to me. Putting on his lipstick, maybe. Not sure about that. I got a CF Moto 615K and way too scared to mono that thing on heavier tank. You mean too scared to wheelie? Yeah, I mean wheeling is pretty scary, bro. Like don't be afraid of wheeling. Like don't be too confident of wheeling, because it will probably like it'll probably like catch you off guard like pretty fast and send you on your ass. So I don't want to show the puppy right now just because the camera is too hard to get off that thing. I mean, if I could figure out how to like, you know, connect to this phone as a camera, then I'd probably do it. But before I went live, I was like Googling how to do multiple cameras and things, and it's pretty complex. I've got the iPad here in front of me on the bike, mounted to the bike, but it's there's a ways to like set this up as like a studio thing, so you can have like 2 or 3 different cameras. You can change it and have all the stuff. I'll do that for next time, not this time. Can 5'2" reach it? I don't know. I'm 6'2". You'd probably be tippy toe on this. I know that Blossom's tippy toe. Like when she sits on this, she's like tippy tippy. But it is like a small bike for a 600. Like in terms of like the 600 range of bikes, you get the R6, which is much wider. You get the CBR, which is much longer. The Suzuki's are much longer. What else you got? You got the Ducatis, which are higher and short, like higher with a short wheel, like a short wheelbase. So I like your pink and blue bike. Thank you. It's gonna go out for sale soon, actually. I've had a few close calls, but running a Ducati ECN bike as well. She's got a lot of torque and speed-wise, it's amazing. Yeah, I bet Ducatis are fast, very fast. Yeah, very cool. What con have you got on the side on the helmet? That's my Sena 10S. So it's like their like lower end premium model. So it's not like the cheap model where it's only like 2 people. So you can talk to 4 people. It's got 1.5k range, which is like 0.8 of a mile range. Full way communication. You can listen to music and talk to your friends. So you can have like your music playing on Spotify in the background, and you can change the volume separate. So you can turn the music down or turn the people up, which is quite cool. So often, like when I'm riding, I'll forget that I'm listening to music and I'll start singing along, and I forget my comms are on, and everyone's like, "What the fudge?" Yeah, East Coast, about 18 hours north of Brisbane. Oh, kia ora, brother. Kia ora whanau. Reap Hall. Aussie's better, bro. New Zealand's great, but I prefer to live in Australia. Is there a bike that has lower seats? Yeah. Most, I think Hondas and the Ninja come with a, what's it called? A low height, low version. Token's climbing through the car. He's probably going to come out in a second. If he does, he'll come around here and say hi, and then you guys can see him. But there's like he can get out the garage over there. So because there's mosquitoes and stuff, so I open the far garage door just like this much, so you can just get in and out. If I left any of these doors open, like I'll just be literally smacking mosquitoes every 2 seconds. Like I got the fly spray over there just in case they popped in. How much did this bike cost? Just over $8,000 Kiwi. I think that's about $5,000 American, $5,000 or $6,000 American. Yeah. What do you guys want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to see? What helmet, what gear or helmet would you recommend for someone who's looking at getting a bike? Just go on Marketplace and get some second-hand gear. I got my first gear was all second-hand. I got it for like $100 on Marketplace, and it fit perfectly. Like it was like dead perfect fit jacket on me. Came with armor, came with everything. It was RST jacket, really good. And that was I got that and the pants. They weren't matching pants, but they're from the same person. For $20 for the pants and $80 for the hoodie. So that's a pretty good deal for just getting gear. I needed gear straight away because I had the license, no bike. Got the bike, suddenly had no gear. Had to go buy gear down the road from a Marketplace seller. The helmet got brand new. This was $700, I think. Not too expensive. It's pretty entry range. It's like half the price of the more popular AVG ones, or AGV, what are they? They're like a little more popular, and they're like $1,500, like $1,200 to $1,500 New Zealand, which is around $900 American. Everything I say is going to be New Zealand dollars. So if you want to find out the price of something, you have to convert it to your local currency. It's funny because like I always talk about things like the giveaway, the 100K giveaway. It's like over $2,000 worth of stuff, but no one even asked, is that in Australian? Is that New Zealand, or is that American dollars? And it's like, no, that's New Zealand dollars. So I think it was actually more like I think it was $1,200 American. The whole prize pack was, yeah, I think it was just under $1,200 American, which is still big. I mean, thank you so much to my sponsors who put up all the prizes. Insta360, Akinmoto gave out the jacket. Cardo gave out one of their top of the range Pack Talk Edge to the winner. I gave out some hoodies and some stickers. Who else was there? Moto Loot gave out a helmet cover and key tags. And Moto Mounts, which is a New Zealand company. Give them a follow. Amazing guys. They make custom mounts that go on the chin that fit almost every helmet. So if I wanted one for my helmet, I could get one custom made that fits in here perfectly and sticks on really tight. I didn't get one because I've already got a mount on here, which I prefer for that side shot. But if you are getting into moto content creation, I would fully recommend getting a chin mount for your camera. If you do want to get one through Moto Mounts on Instagram. £4,000 in UK. What's that? Is it the equivalent price? Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad in Australia. My old man, born in Nelson, been over a few times, miss Aotearoa. But all the family might go to Oz. Yeah, it's pretty common, eh? If like the family goes to Oz, then everyone goes over there because it is a better place to make more money. Still maintaining George citizen passport though. Keep on top of that, bro, because they're starting to cut people off. I think they're making it so you have to come back and live here for like 3 months every year to keep your residency. So keep your thing. So just be careful of that. What brand lingerie would you recommend under leathers? Anything sexy, really. I don't really know brands, to be honest. Like, I'm not really like, I don't have a girlfriend, so not like I'm going to like lingerie shops or anything and buying gifts for her. But yeah, you can wear anything you like under your leathers. It'd be pretty funny, to like just have like some skimpy ass clothes on underneath and go on a ride with a bunch of like hardcore riders, and then pull your leathers off and just be like, yo, and everyone will be like, what the fuck? Can we get a sound check, please? Like on the bike? No. It's like 11:30 at night, and the keys are inside. I'm not going to turn them on. But there's plenty of my videos have the bike in the background. Like, is it scary? Wait, what are you talking about? Is it hard to ride a bike? No, it's not. No, it's very easy. It's actually very, very easy. There's just things that you need to know before riding a bike that, like, things not to do. It's very important. But that's the reason if you don't know what you're doing, you get tutoring. You get lessons from someone. What's the AGV Martin version? I have the AGV Guy Martin version, pink and blue. That would match my bike really nicely, actually, to be honest. You know, it would match really nice. There's something about the AGV I don't like for some reason. It's the I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but like it's just something about the AGVs that don't fly with me. It's the same with the Ruroc helmets. They just, for some reason, they look like Stormtrooper helmets, like Stormtrooper stuff. Nothing against Stormtroopers, but it just feels like it's a costume less than a helmet, you know? It's like you're putting it on because you think it looks cool, when really it doesn't. I feel like the same way about the AGVs sometimes. Which one of your bikes is the best? Well, here's a secret. Since I got this bike, I have not ridden that. Since I got this, that has been sitting there for 2 months. Not turned on at all. Literally just sitting there. Untouched. If that says anything about which one's better, this one is. What else we got here? Did I miss anything? What else are we doing here? Can I... Oh. I was hoping I could like do something like add a poll or something cool, but would you ever want to get a supermoto? No, not really my thing, to be honest. Not really my thing. Alright, so I don't know how to get to the live thing on this phone. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. I got comments. Is that? Oh, that's on the actual video. That's fair. Okay, that's cool. Am I going to sell the pink? I'm going to sell the Street Triple? Yes, I am. Actually, I've got all the photos taken. I've done everything I need to except make a reel to sell it. And I've got an idea for a reel where I'm going to sell it. It's like a trend sales pitch thing. And I was going to make a video of that to sell it. But ideally I should probably put it up for sale on a website first, like auction website or marketplace. I'm going to sell it for $8,000. I don't know if it's the right price yet, but it's done 47,000 Ks and it's running mint. It's been tuned. It's de-restricted, so it's making like 85 horsepower, which is not too bad. It's a learner bike technically, but I've got the restriction plate I can put into it, which I don't really want to. I'd rather sell it to someone and be like, yeah, it's lambs. It's a learner bike, but just shh, don't tell anyone. When's my next ride? Oh, when's my next big ride? I was talking about this earlier in the live. I don't really want to do big rides anymore because there are people that turn up to them that have no brain and ruin it for everyone else. And I get the blame for that. So there is a downside. Like, I'll probably do a big ride, but it won't be like a trippy ride. It'll just be like, hey, there's a ride on. You guys want to go? And make it a really short notice thing so that less people go along to it. I loved having 200 people, 200 bikes cruising from South Auckland to Albany and then back to West Auckland and stuff. It was heaps of fun, but like I was touching on earlier, in large groups like that, it's very likely that one idiot is going to start trouble and 100 other people are going to follow the idiot. A good example was, well, not a good example. Another example is of idiots on group rides is I like getting the high sensation guys to come along to my rides because I like having some stunt guys doing some wheelies and things down the motorway, and it's really cool. You know, that typical shot where you've got a guy doing a wheelie and then all these bikers behind it, and it's quite a cool shot. But the issue is there are people who don't know or don't see people doing wheelies for some reason. It's like these guys are doing wheelies down the middle of the highway, and then some idiot guy at the back thinks he's so cool, and just zooms up past them and almost knocks them off. The wheelie guys they were in the right. Like, you know, obviously doing wheelies on the motorway is not legal, but they were surrounded by their team blocking the guys doing the wheelies, so no one could really do it. But then these idiot learners come up behind and almost crash into them. And that's the sort of behaviour I don't want to deal with anymore on group rides. I don't want anyone to hurt themselves on anything I organise, and it's getting more and more likely that's going to happen. So I just really trying to... It's hard. It's really hard because I want to do these rides and I have the reach to pull a massive community together, but it's going to go badly for me personally, and that sucks. That sounds about the right money for my street people. Yeah, I think about 8,000 is kind of what the going is for them. It's got exhaust, wrapped, although the wrap is really bad, and I'll probably give them a whole roll, the rest of the roll. So if they wanted to rewrap it, they could. But I also offered I was going to put on the description, if they want the wrap gone, I'll remove it and put it back to factory. But I was going to put it up for sale like this, with the pink and everything, and then put up photos of it without the pink, and then photos without the wrap at all, and just be like, it is, this is what it's like underneath. Although, right in the middle of the tank, at the very top, there's like a big gouge in the paint, so the wrap is hiding some blemishes and some defects. How do you keep cool with gear on while riding? I know you got those swampy summers like you do here. Yeah. When I ride in gear, I have a singlet on underneath. I don't wear anything underneath my riding hoodie. And the hoodie is from a Kinmoto. It has like a Coolmax layer. It's like a mesh layer on the inside. It's a Kevlar hoodie, so it's really thick. Like, it looks like a normal hoodie, but it's like 3 times as thick in terms of, like, the squishiness. And it's got armor and stuff in as well, so it gets pretty heavy. So I'll pull the hoodie up my arm and have it sitting on here while I ride, and that's just enough to keep me cool. And then, of course, my helmet is like, the air will go down the hoodie and stuff, and it makes a big difference. It really cools you down quite nicely. But if you're standing still for more than a minute, you are baking. So when I pull out of my driveway and I leave here, I'll get the bike out, leave the hoodie off until the bike's fully warmed, until I'm ready to go, open all the gates up and everything, because it takes like 20 seconds to open the gate, so I don't want to sit there like boiling on the bike. And then it's basically just get moving as fast as I can, cool off. Is your new bike loud? Yeah, this is straight pipe. But I've actually just got a new muffler, the same muffler and exhaust from the Street Tripy. It's just turned up the other day, so I'm going to see if I can fit that. It comes with a silencer as well, so make it a little bit quieter. Alright, we're down to like 18 people, but I don't know, maybe we should finish it there? Maybe we should just finish the live there, I don't know. We could, so if I were to do another live next time, I will do an event, so you guys can RSVP to the event and stuff like that. And I'll find a way to have multiple cameras and, or have the iPad doing the live, and then that camera is a remote camera, so I can do all the admin stuff down here, because I think I have to be on that phone, my camera phone, to do all the admin stuff. Because I'm just watching myself like you guys watching me right now. On my account, I'm watching myself. It doesn't make sense. So, would you be interested in coming to Thames with my mate and I to Wings and Wheels on Saturday, 27th January, $15 entry? I probably can't, mainly because I just have to be here with the pup during the day. So, like I said earlier in the live, I don't really leave the house more than maybe 4 to 5 hours during summer, because it's too hot to leave him alone in the house and things like that. So I probably won't be able to make that one do, but thank you for the invite. Thank you, Dave. Have a good night. It was a good stream. Thank you very much. My first stream on Facebook, so I'm glad it did well. What's RSVP? RSVP means I honestly don't know. Google it. It means get back. It's like how at an event and you say I'm going, or I'm interested, I'm not going. That's RSVP. That's selecting that is called an RSVP. So basically, my next live will have like an event page, and you guys can go, oh, I'm interested, I'm going to that, and it'll remind you when I'm live. So I'll probably do one. I think I'll do one 10 a.m. which is 12 hours from when I started this next time. So instead of 10 p.m. I'll do 10 a.m. and that means that you guys should most of you should hopefully be in the evening, and probably more likely to be able to tune in and watch the one. So thank you, Emily, for coming in. Thank you, everyone. Meljean? That's an interesting name. Thank you. Okay, guys, yep. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time. If you're a rider, ride safe. If you're looking at getting a bike, I hope you do soon. If you're just going to work, hope you have a great day at work. Or school, or whatever you're doing. Thank you very much. And hello, Glenn. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's 9 p.m. your time. Where are you, Emily? You're in Australia, aren't you? So that's about right. You're 3 hours behind us. So if I were to do it at 10 a.m., then you guys might get 7 a.m., which would be a bit early for the Australians. So it's hard, isn't it, to get the perfect time? Give tips next time. Ooh, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll have a theme for the next one. I'll have like something I'll talk about. England. You're in England. That must be 9 p.m. Friday night. Yeah, you guys are 13 hours behind us. Crazy. Cool, dude. I'm the guy with the Kawasaki. Nice one, Robert. Goodbye, everyone. See you guys. See you, Ryan. I'm in New Zealand. Okay, I'm actually going to stop now. Thank you so much. 8 a.m. your time is okay for me. Yeah, I'll be around. It'll be around the morning. Okay, bye. Oh, I have to get off the... I have to go over the intro off. I'm like, how do I stop it? Gotta go over here. Go behind the camera. Oh, should I just like have a little thing? Comments sent with stars will show here. What else can I do? Can I do... Oh, see, this is cool. It actually shows me who's watching over here. See, next time I do any like live, I'm gonna figure out how to do it so that the camera is remote and the control is all in the iPad. Yeah, where's the off button? Exactly. Like, I'm not even like kidding. I'm not even kidding. Okay, here it is. Bye. Bye, everyone.